as the sun sets on a 19th-century Dutch countryside, unchanged by the swift currents of industrialization that have begun to transform urban centers across Europe, we find ourselves in the intimate quarters of a peasant's home. Here, within these humble walls, a powerful story is told through the masterful strokes of Vincent van Gogh's The Potato Eaters. Before delving into the canvas, let us consider the era it sprang from. The late 1800s were a time of great social dichotomy. While cities bustled with the innovations of the Industrial Revolution, rural communities like Nuenen, where Van Gogh painted this piece, remained rooted in centuries-old traditions. Van Gogh's life in Nuenen immersed him in the peasant's toils, forming the crucible for his artistic vision. He was deeply influenced by the Realist movement, particularly by artists like Jean-François Millet and Jules Breton, who depicted rural life with a compassionate realism. These influences are palpable as we gaze into The Potato Eaters. In this scene, we join a family, or perhaps a gathering of laborers, as they share a meal of potatoes, the staple of their diet. Their hands, prominently displayed, are rough and stained, silent, yet eloquent testaments to their daily labor. Look closely at the walls adorned with religious imagery, perhaps a small print or drawing, a subtle nod to the undercurrent of faith that provided solace and strength to endure their hardships. The modest table setting, the simple yet telling details like the earthenware plates and the jug, all contribute to the authenticity of this portrayal. Van Gogh's brushwork is raw, almost tactile, allowing us to feel the texture of their garments, the wood of the furniture, and the roughness of their skin. The lamp hanging above casts a spiritual light, creating an aura of sanctity over the commonplace act of eating. Reflect on the subdued palette Van Gogh employed. The earthy tones do not merely represent the peasant life, but become a symbol of the very soil to which these people are bound. But what of the expressions on their faces? Is it contentment or weariness we see, or perhaps the satisfaction of a simple life? And notice, if you will, the smoke from the lamp and the play of light and shadow, bringing life to their features and depth to the scene. These often missed subtleties invite us to ponder the silent stories that each wrinkle and gaze might tell. As you sit with the image of the potato eaters, ask yourself, why did Van Gogh choose such a direct and unromantic representation of peasant life? How does the inclusion of religious iconography deepen our understanding of the scene? This painting, a significant part of Van Gogh's early oeuvre, is housed in the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. It stands as a tribute to Van Gogh's profound respect and empathy for the common people, a sentiment that resonates through time and invites us to look beyond the canvas to the world it reflects. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the past, to a time and place where the simplicity of life was captured in the rich complexity of art. I encourage you to engage with these stories, to visit the Van Gogh Museum and see the potato eaters for yourself, and to share your thoughts and reflections. Until we meet again, may you find beauty and meaning in the simplest of scenes. Like, subscribe, and comment below to keep the conversation going. Your insights bring new perspectives to the enduring legacy of art. Thank you for watching, and I eagerly await our next exploration into the world of art.